Well, gang, here I am. I'm attempting to tidy up the wiring under the dash and to add these Underdash panels. They're supposed to be a little better than what was originally with the car. There were some remnants of the old covers that I took off, and I took off some old screws, although I don't think they were original screws. I'll show you. Here's all my stuff here. That's the camera. There's the passenger side, or not, sorry, the driver's side cover, and I trimmed a little bit of it so far, part of this part, so I had some clearance for the hood pull, if you can see under there, and you can see how crappy the wiring was. I took some wiring ties. I tried to tuck things together, tie things together, hopefully without loosening any connections or disconnecting anything. And there were 3 holes, and I put like some new screws in here that were slightly bigger. They're stainless steel. That one, and then one here and one here, and I just started them to cut like new threads. They're like sheet metal screws, and I'll put washers on it. So they look like that. Like I said, here were the old ones, or what? Probably not the original, but they're pretty crappy. So, and I'm gonna try and fit that on there, see how it fits. I also had to take some of this. I cut some of this insulation off, a chunk off, because I'm gonna try to put some Velcro here. And that'll be a sticking point. Otherwise, this edge is supposed to fit under some clips. Like these, there's a clip there, one there, one farther down. The idea is to fit this with I think the least amount of Velcro and least amount of trimming. So I'm going to do a trial fitting right now, and I'll see how it looks. Well, I got the driver's side panel attached, probably as good as I'm going to get it. Here's the one mount with the pre-punched hole, and then I got the other 2, one here and then one here, and there's a cutout here, and you can't really see the hood pull. Maybe if I put it under there, you can see. But I'm just gonna leave it like that, because I can actually get it from under here. In fact, watch, I'll just to prove it to you. See, I can pull it. You can't really see it. So anyway, it's kind of maybe a security feature there. So you can't, only the owner knows where it is. So, like I said, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I didn't need any pieces of Velcro. I stuck it in between those clips. I mean, it kind of sticks out here, but you can't really notice it. I mean, it's in there pretty secure, I'd say. And to be honest, it was a little less trouble than I thought it was, because I looked at the message boards about attaching these things, and people said what a pain in the rear end it was. So, but now I'm going to do the passenger side. Okay, here we are on the passenger side, and I can see my finger. There's a hole right there that would hopefully match this punched hole. You got a couple holes here. I don't know if I'll be able to really use them. This side might require more trimming of the actual material. We'll see. But I'm gonna try to do what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rethread that hole with a new stainless sheet metal screw, because it's probably the thread is not good. And just see how things line up here. I do notice a couple clips. This is some sort of clip, I assume, under here. In fact, I even see some nuts under here. can see that. So we're right there. Then that one down there. So we'll see how that might help. You know, when I first started this project, I thought that the driver's side panel would be easier than the passenger side, but it's actually the opposite. I'm trying to fit this up and forward, and as you can see, that projection there with the hole isn't going to be anywhere near this hole. I got kind of, this harness is kind of an obstruction to this, so I might trim a little bit of this off. I kind of want to keep this edge nice. I kind of want this to be a nice even seal around there, so it kind of looks, you know, professional. So I had to probably do a little shaping here. I'm trying to take as little material off as possible, but this projection, which is for the wiper motor, isn't really deep enough to cover this motor. This motor sticks down, I think, more than this will cover. And I don't know if I'll be able to use those holes in the back to attach. There are holes in the sheet metal, but I don't think that I think the wiper motor sticks down too much. I don't think I'm really going to be able to attach it back there. But my next shot, I think we'll probably get maybe the preliminary result. Kind of want to show you what I was using to cut this. I'm using a combination snips, or also known as an aviation snips, tin snips. Maybe a heavy-duty scissors would work. Maybe like a nipper tool like I got over there. That might also be good for cutting this. It seems to cut relatively easily and cleanly, though. But I thought I'd show you that because I did use this on the other panel. Okay, this is where I stand right now. I got the rear two screws attached in those pre drilled holes, I guess. I don't have it completely tight because I've been like pulling this in and out of here, and then I've had to trim some from this edge here to try to get. I can get this in under those clips, the front edge, and then it's kind of like rounded because I said it has to clear this and it has to clear this. But then this edge, this projection here was like sticking way out past here, so I gotta try to take just enough off so that I get a nice clean, you know, juncture, and have enough of this that will tuck in, you know, behind the dash. So we'll see. Maybe I have it cut enough now. Okay, this is my my final fitting. This is what I'm gonna settle for. You can see my finger here. I got that one in the existing hole, and then the other one, and I snugged them down. You can see it's kind of like a hill here, or a buckling, because it has to clear that relay, I guess. And I still got this. This pretty much touching the wiper motor. I got pretty much this. I got that resting above that trim screw for the panel there. I didn't get, as you can see, I got kind of a little gap there, but I'm just going to live with that. But I didn't need any Velcro. I got it in under all the existing clips or whatever, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to move or nothing. Here's the cable for the heat control and everything, so there's clearance there. I had to put this tab around here. I got this. This is an old screw. This was one of my better screws, but it's a pretty good one. And I actually got to use the existing hole. It really kind of like bends up there to finally fit that hole. But it's in there pretty good. It's in there to stay. So I gotta say, this took me, boy, what time is it? It's like 2:30, and I think I came out here to the car at about 12:30. So you're talking like a 2-hour job to screw around and fit these panels here. So I hope you got something out of this video. As far as I know, this is the only video that anyone had the courage to make on fitting these kind of aftermarket panels for MGB. Other people have talked about it on the internet or whatever, but no one, I couldn't find a video, so I guess someone had to make one. So this is the ongoing saga of the living with this 79 MGB. Probably my next video I'll probably start working on the paint finish and doing some touching up. You know, every time I cover this car and then uncover it, I always seem to notice more chips and scratches and dents and stuff. So I don't know if I'm just paranoid or if it's just like the paint is, I don't know if it's the original paint job, it's just aging or whatever. Having to live out here in the elements, I don't have a garage. So. Little PS postscript on this video. Things didn't turn out well. The covers fit and everything, but now the wiring, when I had to manipulate the wiring, harness bundle of wiring, apparently now I have some things on the dash that are not working. I mean, the car still runs and everything, but like some of the gauges aren't working, the temperature gauge, the fuel gauge, turn signals, and the wiring is like really crappy. The guy who owned the car before me, I think he had done some wiring or attempted to, and I got like butt connectors like for one wiring like every like inch, like 4 in like within a space like this, and all kinds of crappy. Some of the molded connectors are just not good. So I think I'm going to take that back to this one professional and have him fix the wiring, and which I probably should have done before anyway. I mean, the car, all the functions were working, but they seem to be a lot of resistance in the system. It's like turn signals were not blinking, I think, as fast or whatever as they should have, things like that. So it kind of like ends up in this video in kind of like a bittersweet note. I mean, yeah, I did a basic mechanical thing, but now I end up probably have to have something fixed that I probably should have fixed anyway. I mean, I probably would eventually fix it now, and hopefully I can just take it into this guy and he can fix it, you know, in a couple hours while I wait. So that's where we are here with this video. I mean, it's enough to drive you to drink, you know. But I don't know, I enjoy working on the car. I enjoy doing the minor things. I've done so many minor things on here that it's much better. And like I said, the next videos I'll be doing on this car will be like, I think I'm going to do some new pinstriping to cover some of this older paint pinstriping that's like kind of like partially wearing off, and doing other like touch-up paint and stuff like that on them. So I hope you stay tuned to this channel, and I do videos on this channel on other subjects like photography and vinyl record collecting, which I'll probably make one pretty soon too. So with that, I'll say goodbye for now, and I hope to see you here again real soon. So bye for now.